And in one of the music videos, his friend pulled a gun on me that I was not expecting. So that'll be a little treat for you. And about how I almost crapped my pants and thought I was going to die. It was great. Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. Thank you so much for joining me again for another video. I am once again sick, under the weather. No, it is not COVID, but thank you for asking anyways. While I've been home, I've been just editing some videos, working on my short film. Been trying to take it easy. I think I spent all day yesterday doing nothing, and that was very, very nice. It's been a while since I've done that or haven't done that. But I've been thinking about some of my early steps of my YouTube career and the things that I've done in the past, and I remembered these 2 rap music videos that I produced when I lived in Cary, North Carolina for about a year, a little less than that, but around a year. It was the worst year of my life. I lost my job, my girlfriend broke up with me, my dog died 2 days after Christmas, and I was at a particularly low point. So while I was there, I applied for some crappy jobs, but you know, I was a little filmmaker wannabe. I'd been making YouTube videos throughout my entire life, and so I went on old Craigslist and looked at some of the TV film jobs at the time. Now it's all just porn, so don't go on there looking for that type of work. But there was a guy, a local rapper, who was looking for someone to help him make some music videos. And I had made music videos at this time. I had made little silly ones. I think the last one I did was actually about the quarantine, if you want to check that out. Of course, they were ridiculous, but this guy was like, I want to be a rapper, and here's my music, and I want to make some really good stuff. And so here I come. I think I literally wore a polo, but I go and meet this guy. I was so out of my element. I don't listen to rap. Matt listens to rap of the two of us, and it is just not my thing. I think a lot of rap that I've heard, and this may not be the case universally, but a lot of the rap that I hear is mostly about drug, sex, women, or status, or some variation of those things. There's not a whole lot of substance to that type of stuff, and I'm not drawn to that kind of thing, which is a shame because I know that there are rappers and there is rap music that is very, very deep and almost poetic, and I have heard that before, but what seems to be played on the radio and whatnot is the shallow crap. Anyway, so we did some music videos about drugs and sex. So to paint the picture here, I think he offered like $50 or something per video. And I was desperate at the time. I was like, you know, I'll take whatever I can get. Ended up working out because he actually had a little shoulder mount film stabilizer that he had not been using. It was like covered in dust. And he said it was worth like $200. And I was like, I'll do both the music videos. You don't have to pay me, but just give me that. And so he did. And so that was our deal. Probably got the short end of the stick considering the amount of work I put into both of these videos for, you know, $200 worth of a little outdated film equipment. It did come back to help me though, because I used it in my one of my Star Wars short films. So I did actually end up using it for that before I got a better camera stabilizer. And the guy was a nice guy, and I wanted to make his thing be the way that he wanted it to be. It's just so silly because this is so out of my world to be making some of this stuff, but I had learned some like film techniques or like little camera tricks at the time. So one of the things I learned was isolating individual, like a specific color, and so we used that. So I just want to watch these and talk a little bit about them. And in one of the music videos, his friend pulled a gun on me that I was not expecting, so that'll be a little treat for you. And about how I almost crapped my pants and thought I was going to die. It was great. So this is a song called Black Ops 3. I guess it came out around the time Black Ops 3 came out. I had not played the game at this time, but I guess he used one of the main beats or one of the main tracks of the song for his rap. This should go without saying that there will be some language that may make you uncomfortable. So if you're not cool with that, this is just your heads up. Yeah, they're isolating that gold, man. Devarian, that's his name, yep. Produced by Holden T. Hardman. It's the best, I love it. Oh yeah, this machete, I totally forgot about that. He like really wanted to use this machete. He was like, man, I gotta get that machete in the shot, man. I gotta use my machete. I was just like, all right, man, whatever you want. So he just holds it throughout the whole thing.
I make these streets look like Black Ops 3. If you come around here fucking with me,
yeah, boy.
Now if you ain't talking bread, you talking straight to the feds. You ain't got no business fucking with me. I make these streets look like Black Ops 3. If you come around here fucking with me, now if you ain't talking bread, you talking straight to the feds. You ain't got no business fucking with me. Pull up to the trap, 5 pounds in the back, flipping it all in a day, making it back. Easy is popping.
A cool music video trick that they'll do is they'll have a sped up version of the song. I think we sped ours up about 2.5 times the speed of the song. So he had to learn how to rap his part, like certain parts, really, really fast, so that when we played it back, we slowed it down to normal speed. So he's walking and his movements are a little slower, but he's rapping to the actual regular beat of the song.
Popping it off like a drive-by. Niggas still wonder why, till we prove what we do. Now they see it with their own eyes. Kicking out hoes with the fofo, blowing my dope. Too much cash, so I gotta lay low. Ripping and flipping on bitches, stacking my riches. Watching my back, them niggas is hitting. Money we getting, now I'm sipping on that lean. Mama is tripping, and I'm ready to be put up on a pedestal. Let a fool run up on me, heat them up, and I let them cool.
You just gotta kill some people, that's all you gotta do, man.
Getting all that I need from these streets, and I keep a tool. Been flipping shit since 06, I'm so sick, oh shit. Them bitches tryna come over, get more dick.
Oh, there's the
so
text.
Slick how I tote bricks, I told Nick, put it on a scale, don't show shit, nigga. I make these streets look like Black Ops 3. If you come around here fucking with me. Now if you ain't talking bread, you talking straight to the feds. You ain't got no business fucking with me. I make these streets look like Black Ops 3. If you come around here fucking with me.
Oh yeah. So that little flash there, it's just a basic effect where it will like detect the light, and I can control the brightness or whatever, so it like will kind of track, almost like a little lens flare effect. Yeah, I was throwing everything I had into this video.
If you ain't talking bread, you talking straight to the feds. You ain't got no business fucking with me. No business fucking with me.
So I showed that video to Matt, and he said it actually slaps. So I'm the least qualified person to tell you what slaps or what doesn't slap. It sounded good to me, but what do I know? So this next video is called Pack, which from my understanding is like packing in weed. You can tell I have a lot of experience with that. So we go over to his buddy's house who has all this weed, and they're like measuring it out and stuff. I actually suggested that they use oregano or something that is a lookalike, because this is still very much illegal. You know, at least at the time. I don't know if North Carolina's law had changed, but it definitely was illegal at the time. And I'm just complicit in filming people like using actual weed, but nobody cares. Let's be real. No, nobody cares. So this one was a lot more simple. This is where his friend pulls a gun on me without at least giving me a heads up, without me knowing if it's unloaded or loaded or not. I was not comfortable with that at all, but $50 is $50. And I think this is actually the better of the two songs too. He actually taught me a lot about drugs. I was very happy by that. I didn't know what that little grindy thing was. Yeah, and he's like packing it in there.
Where that pack, where that pack, where that pack, where that pack. Roll it fat, roll it fat, roll it fat, roll it fat. Blow a stack, blow a stack, blow a stack, blow a stack. Where that pack, where that pack, where that pack, where that pack, where that.
I think I changed the color of the smoke a little bit there.
Roll it fat, roll it fat, roll it fat. Blow a stack, blow a stack, blow a stack, blow a stack. Where that pack, where that pack, where that pack. I ain't with the bullshit. Come with that pack, I'll move it. Passing that joint, I'll pull it. Just don't think that we're cool, kid. Move to the
Oh yeah, he like loved my drone, dude. I forgot about that.
No respect, and you got shit to prove. I am so comfortable all in my skin. Working so hard, there ain't no time for friends. Me and my woes out here setting trends. You see what we doing, then do it again. Original copy, you are the print. That bullshit you want will come to an end. I am the coach, you sit on the bench. I do what I say, you niggas pretend. Yeah, flip all night, boy, I be flipping all night. Breaking down work, stacking my cheese. Pound cake, you ain't getting cream. Pull up, she dropped to her knees. Give her attention, she think it's a dream. Yeah, I'm the best thing she seen all week. You never hear from her, I make her scream. If it ain't about dough, then it ain't no deal. Cause there ain't no work, then it ain't no meal. I provide for my whole family, and I'm gonna see them eat for real. We keeping it moving like wheels. I know the niggas that's toting that steel, fucking with us, and that's still gonna.
Here's the gun. There he is, pointing it at me. I caught right after, like, dude, what the heck, dude? Oh, that was not comfortable.
Roll it back, roll it back. Blow a stack, blow a stack, blow a stack, blow a stack. Where that pack, 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 where that pack. Roll it fat, roll it fat, roll it fat, roll it fat. Blow a stack, blow a stack, blow a stack, blow a stack. Where that pack, where that pack, where that pack.
Yeah, here's my drone. This is just like his apartment complex out there where his friend lived, or he lived. Like, yeah, we'll take it off, and man, that drone. So at the lowest point in my life, I had a drone. I had installed a little camera gimbal to which just keeps the camera steady on the drone so the drone can be moving and the camera will stay kind of level. And it was a GoPro Hero 3 that I installed on that gimbal because it was before I had the drone I have now. I had another gig for some like small company that needed like a little promo video for one of their products. I go out there to get some drone shots, like 30 minutes or so before I was actually supposed to meet them. I got there a little early in Durham, flew my drone, man, and it just kept going, just took off, man. I had no control over it. I never recovered it, and I could not afford a new one. I barely could afford the gas to get where I was supposed to shoot. So I just lost like $1,500 worth of equipment. And then after that, still had to go in there and shoot their promo. So that was a rough year for me. But this was before that. So I could not control the yaw, I guess, of the camera, at least not nearly as well as I can control it now. And then several years later, once I was kind of more on my feet, I was able to get another drone. Well, I was really sad to see that he did not post anything else after he posted those 2 videos, which is a real shame because I think that he has a lot of talent. I don't know a whole lot about rap or whatever, but I can just tell that he's very, very gifted. And whenever I was talking to him, he was very, very passionate about music and the music that he was making. And I thought that was really awesome. It's one of the reasons I think we got along so well, even though we only worked together for a little bit to produce these 2. I don't know what happened, but I was sad to see that whenever I went back and looked and he hadn't posted anything else. So that's all. I just thought that you would enjoy knowing that I produced 2 rap music videos at some other point in my life. This was before I had any traction on YouTube. I was making videos weekly at the time, but nobody was watching them at the time. I'd get like 30 views a video or something like that, if that. So if you're out there and you're trying to make it on YouTube and you're only getting 10 views or 15 views per video, you got to make videos because you love making them. With each video, they get better and better. This was 4.5, almost 5 years ago now. I just didn't quit. I just didn't stop making videos. And then three years later is when I finally got traction. So it's a grind. If you want to help me with some future projects, I'm currently wrapping up my Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees versus Leatherface short film. It's a follow-up to Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees I did about a year ago. If you would like to help with that and see some behind the scenes for that, consider joining me on Patreon. It's a great way to help me out. You get early access to a lot of videos. Subscribe if you want to see more fun content like this. Comment down below letting me know what you think of my my history in creating rap music videos. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Stay healthy. Take care.